So I have a new definition of prosperity for you. Try this one on. Being able and free to do what you need to do and that you want to do. Having the freedom to do that, that's prosperous. You know, there are other lives where I experienced crazy over the top wealth. Some lives I've starved to death. And I can tell you it's all precious in our multidimensional experience. And my soul's plan for this life isn't about crazy over the top wealth or fame. One of the themes for my life is being happy with what is and letting what is be enough. Be enough. For a long time for me, nothing was ever enough. I always wanted more, climb higher, be more, do more, receive more, whatever. And it's wonderful to want to evolve to the highest version. And then there's this, but mine was coming from this craving and unfulfillment. So in this life, I'm practicing being happy with what is and allowing what is to be enough. You know, I'm debt free, I'm fear free, I'm living my passion, able to do what I want and need to do, and satisfied and fulfilled, finally. And to that, I say that's like prosperity. You know, our soul decides what experiences will best serve us in any given life. And life uses stage props like money and lack, health and sickness, relationships and loss, talents and challenges as catalysts or motivators. And in the end, we see that those props weren't actually the point. They seem like the point, but they weren't actually the point. I often call them like the carrot on the stick that lures or prods us toward our eternal discovery and evolution. So it's not, you know, if you're an artist, it's not the art you painted that matters. It's how you let creation express through you. It's not finding the perfect soulmate. It's how relationships grow your love of self and life. And it's not the business you built, but who you became while you were building it. And it's not the skyscraper you designed, but how you evolved to become that architect. The value is in how you bring new perspectives to the all that is through your experience. You know, in your afterlife review, you're not going to ask yourself, did I make enough money? Or did I heal all my physical ailments? Or was I perfect? No. You're going to ask yourself things like, did I become more loving and compassionate or hate people and constantly criticize what was going on? Did I evolve my soul, or did I get really super caught up in the physical? Did I live in self-love and appreciation, or did I live in fear? Did I make the most of my challenges, or did I resist them, judge them, and make them wrong? You know, was I unconditionally happy, or did I let outer conditions dictate my vibration? Did I develop and share my gifts and talents, or did I give up in fear and doubt? You know, the all that is doesn't judge us, and we can't fail because we are eternal beings. Well, wouldn't it be nice to celebrate yourself in your life right here, right now? And that is the invitation. I want you to imagine celebrating yourself right here and right now with all that's going on, everything that's happening. You know, I'm chatting with my divine self a lot, you know, that large self perspective, my oversoul, higher self, there's so many names for it, you know, about the unfolding energetically and what's happening on the planet. I talked to Source about that. And Gibran and I have just moved to Madison, Mississippi, and we are relaxing more deeply into the fifth dimensional energies and receiving constant upgrades to our bodies, minds, our DNA. And that's been going on for years and years, but it's really accelerating now. And I don't want to be too specific about my experiences because comparing is just not helpful. Appreciate your unique experiences, no matter how subtle. I don't compare my experiences with others because it's not helpful. I was obviously not meant to have certain experiences, and I typically don't reach for any spiritual experiences, but there have been a few where I'm like, well, that looks delicious and I'd like that, but it didn't happen, so I let it go. And if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen and will happen. I have my gifts and unique experiences just like you have yours. You know, I can help heal people and change their lives very, very quickly in miraculous ways. And not everyone can do that. I'm happy with what is for me. So, how to experience more magic in your life? I've got an itch on my nose. Itch your nose if you have an itch. Pursue your inspirations. Absolutely pursue your inspirations. Not to be cheesy, but the let go and let God thing, that is for real. Like, let go to that higher power of your heart's understanding to do the 90% for you, and then take consistent action towards what it is you want. You do your 10%, your small part, and let go of how you think it's going to happen or how it should show up. Whatever happens, you know, observe and witness. Letting go of limiting beliefs, rescue those fragments that are stuck in other timelines, and just keep opening. Not from a place of what's happening isn't good enough, just from a place of for the sheer joy of expansion and growth. So there's the new definition of prosperity, and may you be blessed with abundance and prosperity in all facets of your life.